So welcome back to the channel, guys. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this new LED light from a company called Neewer. Now supposedly this is one of the better budget small LED lights for photography and video. So let's dive in and take a closer look at the kit. This is the dimmable 176 LED video light kit from Neewer. So what do you get in your kit? You get one LED panel, one battery and one USB battery charger with cable. So we're going to take a closer look at the USB charger. Like I say, it comes with a small USB cable. So I'll get this unwrapped. So when I say a small cable, I do mean quite small. It's only about 40 centimeters in length. As you can see, it's a small micro USB, so you can use any micro USB cable you have lying about the house. The charger itself, nothing fancy. It does have a small LCD display at the top, so you can keep your eye on your battery charging. Take a quick look at the back of the charger. Quite slim, made of plastic, so it's quite light. Just plug in your USB cable into the back of your charger. The other end of your cable can either plug into a USB socket or a USB plug, and that's it, a standard USB charger. So this is the battery that comes with your kit. Take a look at the back of the battery, it tells you the lithium ion battery there, gives you the model number, two small contacts on one side of the battery. Like I say, it's nothing special, just a typical lithium ion rechargeable battery. The battery itself is a 2200 mAh capacity. Like I say, you only get one battery with your kit, so you might want to consider picking up one of these. This is a dual USB charger it comes complete with two batteries for about £25, so that's something you maybe want to consider picking up. So now we go on to the most important piece in the kit, and this is the LED light panel itself. So it comes in this little brown box, nothing fancy. So we'll get this box open and see what we've got inside of it, if I can get this open. So the light's the first thing I can see, so we'll take out the light and we'll check the box later. So the light's quite a small light, it's quite surprisingly how small it is. Seems to be quite well constructed, small thread in the bottom. It's got a nice slim profile from the side. Nice and small and light, that's good. Made of plastic, so that helps the weight as well. Very little weight in it. This is the space for the battery. You've got your DC input here. It takes any adapter apparently from 6.5 volts up to 17 volts according to the specs. You've got your small LCD panel, so that displays the brightness of the light. This is the on off switch. It's a push switch, so push it on and off, and rotary switch for the control of the LED itself brightness. It's got 176 LEDs actually on the panel itself, which gives a nice bright light. I've put some specs about the light on the screen. So the weight of the light itself without the battery comes in at 185 grams. Put the battery in and the weight goes up to 210 grams, and I put the dimensions on the screen. Now we also have this little adapter in the kit itself. Now this is what they call a cold shoe adapter. So you can use this adapter to connect your LED panel to say a tripod, or say a lighting stand, or some people actually use them to connect them to the top of their DSLR cameras. Now it's got some adjustments where you can actually adjust the angle of the light, which is quite handy, and then you just tighten it up, lock it in position. This is the cold shoe adapter, where it connects to the top of the DSLR camera. You put it on the camera and then you tighten it up with this wee wheel here. So it's really good that they actually include this in the kit. Bonus points to Neewer for actually including that. So the last thing in the kit is your two filters. You get one orange one and you get one transparent filter. To change your filter, it only takes you a matter of 2 seconds. So you notice the thread is on the bottom of the light. Your filter goes from the top to the bottom. You get small plastic lugs in each side apart from the top. So take your filter, slide it in from the top to the bottom, just below the plastic lugs. That's your filter in. You want to change it, just slide it out from the top. Take your other filter, just repeat the process, slide it in under the plastic lugs. Okay, so we've had a good look at all the items that come in the kit, but now what we need to do is we need to test the light and see how it actually performs. So what I've done is I've set up a small item on my desk, I've got the camera on a tripod facing the item, and the light is just sitting to the side. The first test I'm going to do, I'm going to use the clear filter. So I'm going to start the light at 0% and I'm going to work way up to full power at 99%. I've put the brightness of the light on screen so you can follow along and see how it changes as we increase the brightness. If you notice there's a shadow on the left hand side of the item, that's just because I'm only lighting from the right hand side. If you had another light, you could put it to the left hand side, obviously eliminate that shadow. But this just shows you, it's just a quick test to show you how one light can change your subject quite dramatically. So we're sitting at just over 70% now, nearly at full power. And if you want, what you can do is you can flip back to 0% or 10% and see the difference between full power and 10%. Okay, we're going to redo that test, but this time what we're going to do is we're going to change the filters over. We're going to replace the clear filter with the orange filter. Again, we're going to go from 0 up to full power 99%. In this little test, it just lets you see the difference between the different brightness of the light. It's also good to compare the different types of filters, the orange filter and the clear filter. As I said before, if you want, you can stop the video and go back and compare two different brightnesses, and you'll see that even though it's quite a small light, it does give quite a considerable difference to your subject to your lighting. So that's us at full power now, and I've got to say, I'm actually quite impressed with this little light. For being such a small light, it is really quite effective at what it actually does. Now I thought it would be a good idea to take a set of still images to see how the light performs in photography as well as in video. As in the previous test, what I've done is I've used the different filters, the orange filter and the clear filter, and I've also used the light at different intensities, just to give you an idea of how the light performs in a photography setting. How do I feel about the Neewer 176 LED panel? Well, there's two things that to me jumped out straight away that would be a nice wee bonus if they had them. One is, you get the light and all the kit with it, but you don't get an actual little case or a little satchel to put it in, a little bag. So you've got to carry everything separate or put it in some sort of camera bag. It'd be nice if it came with a nice wee bag or a case to put everything in. You can actually buy a case for it, but that kit is more expensive. It'd be nice if that actually came with it. Because my other point is, my other con about it is, it's all plastic construction, you know. So if you're using this outside or somewhere, you've got it up in the ceiling somewhere and it falls, hits the floor, chances are this is going to crack and break. Okay, £35, it's not that expensive, but ideally, there are ones, I've seen ones with new aluminium construction, bit more sturdy. You know, that's just a slight thing. I mean, £35 is not bad, but it'd be nice if the build quality is a bit better. So now we come on to the pros. So what do I like about this light? Well, obviously, the first thing I want to mention is the price. Now, I bought this light for, I think it was £35 from Amazon. However, I've noticed recently that it's actually jumped up to about 43. I'll put the prices up, I'll put a link down below obviously for it from Amazon. I'll put the price that I bought it for on the screen and what the price today is. I'll put that on the screen. The other thing I liked about it is its size. You obviously get a lot of these, but these give you a great deal of portability. You know, obviously because it's battery powered, but you can plug it in. But battery, you can take it away, charge the battery up, take it away, do your shoot, do your video, put it in a bag and come back. That's basically all you need, the light and your battery. Don't need any more kit, simple as that. Now the other thing I obviously like about it is, because it's got 176 LEDs on here, you can get a really nice bright light from it. That means you can put the light quite far away, you can have a couple set up and it can light quite a big area. Another thing I quite like about this light is, some people might not like this, I actually like the fact that it is actually a removable battery. That means you can buy a couple of these, of 2 or 3, and if it wasn't a removable battery and it was a battery actually built into it, if your battery died, then you need to actually charge it up to reuse it. If your battery dies, this one dies, battery goes dead, swap it out, put a new battery in, and you're back up and running in 2 minutes. Like I say, I think the biggest thing about these lights, not this particular one itself, but these type of lights, is just the flexibility. I see them quite a lot of people screwing it onto the top of their DSLR cameras, and then you can move it around and put your shooting, so obviously the light's going to illuminate the subject. Or you can put it up on the wall, fix it in a studio. Or if you've got it like, you go out to do a shoot somewhere, take it with you, set it up, end of the day, dismantle it, put it in a bag, take it away. Flexibility and portability, I think, are 2 big things for this light. So that then was the Neewer 176 LED panel. Great piece of kit and good value for money. So I'm definitely going to give that a thumbs up. Any questions about the light, just drop me a wee question in the comment section down below, and I'll put a link for it also down below in the comment section as well. So I just want to say thanks for watching guys, and I hope this video has been of some use to you.